Hi everyone, my name is Ollie, and it's nice to meet you. Today, Jed is going to talk about a musical that features a magical and mysterious land. And I am also magical and mysterious, because I am a dragon. You see, I have tiny wings, and a tiny tail, and I can go flap, 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 and I can also breathe fire. Ready? I guess not today. Anyways, nice to meet you, and Jet will take it from here. Are you ready, Jet?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, Ollie.
Oh, good. Anyways.
Hi, everyone. Someday I hope to create some sort of puppet stage show. I love helping people bring their works to life, and someday I think I'll try it out myself. I love live puppet theater, and to be part of it is amazing. And whatever I may someday create, I hope it is even 1/10 as good as a quaint little adult puppet musical comedy that was performed at various fringe festivals and toured in the UK and Australia in 2008 and 2009. To begin, Randy Feltface is possibly the most famous stand-up puppet comedian in the world. He originated in Australia and was created and performed by Heath McIver.
Notice too many differences between being sober and being a drinker until the first time I got pulled over by a cop and had to do a random breath test sober. Because my physical and emotional reaction was exactly the same as it had always been when I was a drinker, which was, fuck 'em, fuck them, 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 fuck them.
Wind down your window, please, sir.
Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them.
One long breath into the bag, please, sir.
No, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them.
Previous to Randy's solo career, he performed as part of a duo with the human comedian Sammy J. They began collaborating in 2008 and have often appeared on stage and in film together, including releasing live recordings, appearing on shows such as Good News World, and creating a sitcom based on their live act called Sammy J and Randy in Ricketts Lane.
Morning!
What did you get up to last night?
Oh, just had a quiet night in, watched a movie on the couch.
What movie, Randy? Man lies to his housemate? Friend betrays friend? Free Willy 2?
Okay, I didn't watch a movie.
No, you didn't, did you?
I had a couple of mates over.
47 by my count?
Yeah, a few more turned up than expected.
It should have been 48.
You hate parties.
You know what I hate more than parties?
People who pronounce H.
Yeah, and?
People who say appreciate instead of appreciate.
Yeah, and?
People who say advocado instead of avocado.
It is advocado.
No, it's avocado.
Oh, wow.
Their shows are often music-based, with many stellar musical numbers intertwined in the plot. This dynamic and powerful duo, and their individual acts, are extremely well known in Australia, but sadly it seems they are lesser known where I live in Canada. But I have been a Randy Feltface fan for years, discovering his Facebook page when I was in high school and thinking that the simplistic design of the puppet was a fantastic idea. When I first encountered what his stand-up was like, I was hooked. His improv skills are unmatched, and I always love a fourth wall break or a tongue-in-cheek meta moment where a puppet is aware of the puppeteer, and Randy gives that.
How do we get out of this? Who are you here with?
This is... Oh, sorry. I didn't know where his eyes were looking.
I don't know where my eyes are looking either. This has been amazing.
However, only in the past 2 years have I become aware of his previous collaborations with Sammy J. So one day I dug deep into YouTube to watch everything I could with Sammy J and Randy. I was in the midst of watching a video called Sammy J and Randy Killer Possum when a suggested video came up, all in lowercase. It read, Sammy J in the Forest of Dreams. I wonder what that could be. The thumbnail was just Sammy J's face, so I thought it might be a solo comedy special from his early career. I saved it to my watch later, and then that evening, I put it on before bed to watch. And it is the greatest thing I have ever seen. A show about a young man's journey into a magical forest, where he meets timeless, fantastical characters and strives to become a better person. Although, does he really? A DVD rip of a 2008 recording in 360p. From the time I saw it on that fateful day, I have watched it at least 6 times since. The year is 2008. Sammy J collaborated with puppeteer and eventual Randy Feltface performer Heath MacIver for the first time. Together they set out to parody the music of Disney with the drama of Lord of the Rings and the emotion of Les Mis. Then blindfold them, beat them, and rinse and repeat, ultimately creating the not-safe-for-work musical comedy Sammy J in the Forest of Dreams.
We're very happy.
5 stars in the Scotland on Sunday.
We sold out.
5 stars in the Daily Record.
Well, you know, we had our fair share of criticism.
4 stars in the Scotsman.
Oh, the king hated the Scotsman review.
What the fuck? What show were they watching? I was on fire that night.
It's a musical. For adults. With puppets. And it's awesome. The show opens with Sammy J singing a song about how Disney movies screwed up his life by making him think magical and wonderful things would come true. He doesn't get a genie, nor a castle, nor fly on an elephant. Now he lives in a flat in a sketchy neighborhood all alone without a magical kingdom.
Now I see all those films were full of lies. There are no happy endings, and the hero always dies. I shouldn't be surprised, 'cause it's just a business and they're making millions. The magical genie was that big Robin Williams. So Mickey can stick it and Jiminy Cricket can take all his wishes and shove that star bear up his ass. Fuck you, Disney! I'm wrong.
This opening scene is supplemented with shadow puppets while the human Sammy J belts his heart out. When the song ends, he finds out that he hasn't paid his electricity bill on time and the power gets shut off. When this happens, a magical portal opens in his wall, and he curiously goes through it, ending up in a forested world where he encounters his first physical puppet, a talking tree. He finds out that he is in the Forest of Dreams. He also meets Terry, a quirky squirrel. He is told that to escape, he must begin a journey of self-discovery that culminates in a battle between good and evil with a nice little moral to wrap things up. Sammy J asks for a shortcut instead. We then transition to the cutest puppet who lives in the forest, named Farlo. Similar to all the Disney princesses, he sings a song about his simple life in the forest with some of the most impressive live puppetry I have ever seen.
It's just another day in the forest, like the day before, and the one before that, 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 Stephen got crushed by a boulder, so that one stands out a bit. The one before that was just like this, with the berry-picking, finger-licking, sunshine bliss, and there's more days on the way. Days just like today, 'cause it's just another day. Just another day in the forest.
Hello.
Then Farlo meets Sammy J, who is taking the shortcut to get out of the forest. Farlo wants to become friends with Sammy J, but Sammy wants to not be like Timon and Pumbaa, and they set out on their adventure. Of course, Sammy J begins enjoying his time with Farlo, and remains in the Forest of Dreams, soon discovering that there is an evil king in charge of the kingdom.
I'm the king! In this forest full of trees, I'm the king! And I do just what I please, I'm the king! Every bitch upon their knees, with a hey nonny nonny and a hearken, who ain't nothing gonna hurt me down.
With a hey nonny nonny and a hearken, who ain't nothing gonna hold down.
The king in question closely resembles what Randy Feltface would become. He is the antagonist of the show. Or is he? He not only makes the inhabitants of the Forest of Dreams pick berries only meant for him, but punishes those who doubt any of his rules. Sammy J makes his feelings known to the king about the berries, and in turn the king sends his men out to beat Farlo up. After this, Sammy J decides to stage a coup against the king, arguably making things even worse. There is also a love interest named Yoplait who gets involved in a love triangle between Farlo and Sammy J. And we get some puppet boobs. Additionally, there are many side characters who round out the cast, and it's fantastic. Notably, during hefty transitions, there are bird characters who have nothing to do with anything in the show, but are dealing with their own conflict. They receive fantastic laughs from the audience, and are still utilized by Sammy J to this day. Ultimately, the coup begins, and the show ties together what we have witnessed over the past hour with twists and turns, and has reminded me that adult puppet shows are not just Avenue Q, and heroes can also be villains. After I discovered this show, I felt like I was the only person from my friends group to watch it, and I needed to talk to someone about it. So here I am talking to you. There are also a few bloopers kept in the film version, like Farlo struggling to knock on a door since he's a puppet. I love some good puppet bloopers, and it really shows the difficulty of controlling a puppet in a live theater environment.
Farlo, what brings you down to the river? That was the shittiest knock I've ever heard. I didn't know if you were going to do it again. I was just standing there like a fuck.
I couldn't hit the wood bit where I'm supposed to hit the... There we go!
Oh, you can... Hey! You can do it.
During the number Smells Like Revolution, there are multiple puppets that sing in the number, each one after the other. It is very impressive, and I was shocked that one man is controlling most of the puppets, with Sammy J helping out when needed.
Together to the king. That's some good waving there. Together we shall battle him and win. So stand up tall and proud, selfish pussies aren't allowed. A new day in the forest will begin. A new day in the forest will begin.
And when it comes to the puppetry, Heath MacIver is always impressive performing Randy nowadays, and his work in 2008 is no less impressive than it is today. Not only is his endurance when holding his hand above his head for extended durations of time impressive, but in Sammy J in the Forest of Dreams he is portraying over a dozen puppets, with Sammy J taking over just a couple. Also, I, of course, need to mention the variation in characters performed by only 2 men. It really seems like there are 14 different actors portraying each character. The timing is impressive. The quick switches from puppets, including shadow puppets, made me believe that there were far more than 2 actors involved in the show, up until the 2 men came out to bow. A stunning example of live puppetry performance. The show is 100% rewatchable, and is especially a good example of early Heath MacIver's work, including a crowdwork scene reminiscent of his current stand-up featuring Terry the Squirrel.
And the winner of the raffle is Ticket Blue 27!
Winner!
Hello?
Hello!
What's your name?
Mike, Terry.
What?
Mike.
Mike. You're very enthusiastic, Mike. How's it going, man?
Cool, dude.
Am I looking at you? My eyeballs aren't real.
Every part of the show is perfect to me. An adult musical with catchy songs, adorable puppets, plot twists, and even moments that drew a tear from my eye. And also puppet boobs. Nowadays, Sammy J and Randy Feltface are both popular comedians with stellar careers, and it is lovely watching their roots in Sammy J in the Forest of Dreams. But considering how famous the 2 performers are, the videos for Sammy J in the Forest of Dreams have very little views. With only 24K views currently on YouTube, puppet fans are missing out. If you would like to be shocked, saddened, and sillied, this is the one to watch. Go get some popcorn, dim the lights, and watch this stellar 360p performance of a lifetime. You can also buy the DVD if you'd like. It will all make sense why the 2 that created the show became famous. The talent is unreal, and maybe it'll teach us all how to be less of a dick.
I may be just a tree, but I know a thing or 3 about life.
Oh, we're gonna have a happy ending, are we?
And you're not the only bloke who has ever got himself into strife.
Well, I refuse to be a part of your finale.
Look, don't feel bad, you had a crack, you fucked it up, but you'll bounce back and you're learning how to be less of a dick.
I refuse to let this become a piece of obscure puppet media.
Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Fuck you, dude.